one of the key foundational pieces to any marketing is what they call the 3 M's of marketing. So the first M is your market. Like who are you trying to target? And a common answer that I get is everybody, right? Like everybody seems like a client. Like why wouldn't they, right? Like everybody needs a roof over their head. But when it comes to marketing, that it's not a very effective way to think about it. There's actually like 25 different target markets that you could have in the roofing industry. So I'll give you a couple examples. So one target market could be, for example, homeowners. Another one could be government. Another one could be commercial, office space, multifamily, landlords, real estate agents, insurance adjusters. And every avatar, every target market that you have has different needs, wants, and pain points. And so understanding who those avatars are and who those target markets are going to help your marketing be a lot better. Because once we understand those needs, wants, and pain points, then we're going to be able to craft a very specific message on how we're going to reach them. And then finally, we're going to take media, right? And we're going to take the media, like it could be, for example, a Facebook ad or a Google ad, or it could be an email marketing message. Like what kind of media are we going to use to reach that specific audience? So let's just pretend we're going to create like a sample avatar. Let's say, for example, the avatar is a residential client. These are some of the things that you want to factor in when defining your avatar. So in this example, we're saying that it's a homeowner, at least 35 years old, might be female, because maybe they're the ones that are typically females might call for anything that needs repairs around the house. At least $65,000 in annual income. And so you want to create this person, this imaginary person of what does that person look like, so that way we can, when we start marketing to them, we can better have more effective marketing, because whatever message we put in front of them is going to resonate a lot better. And so this is our pretend avatar right here and the demographics that they have. Your avatars are going to be different, because you might be going after maybe landlords, or maybe multifamily, or maybe government, or maybe commercial. So every avatar is different, but you want to define at least 3 different avatars for your company and get really good at targeting those avatars. So for this particular avatar, the pains and frustrations are, roof damage. They need to get, they're really busy. Fears and implications, they're afraid of being overcharged or ripped off, because maybe they've had bad experiences in the past. And so they're going to want somebody that's reliable. And that's where, those reviews and those credentials that you have and before and after pictures, they're going to come in handy to build that trust and credibility. Some of the dreams and desires, they want to have their kids grow up healthy, happy, and successful, buy a nicer home and car, retire at 65 without any worries. They want a roofing company that's friendly, affordable, and honest. Obviously, everybody wants that, right? But this particular avatar, it's more important than maybe, let's say, a real estate investor that mainly cares about the return on their investment. And so every avatar is different. But this kind of gives you an idea of what kind of things you should have in your avatar as you're creating that persona of who's more, what are their tendencies, their likes, their dislikes, their pain points, their frustrations. And you're going to see how that comes in really handy in the future when we start marketing to this specific audience. So then now that you have your avatar, we can create a message. And so you want to answer a couple questions. So one of those questions should be, why should someone choose you to do business with you versus your competition? When somebody's looking you up on Google or Facebook or any other medium, like they don't know anything from any, like when you go to the grocery store and you see like one apple from another apple, like how can you choose which one's going to be the best one? And so it's kind of similar. with when people are making their choices. They're trying to decide who are they going to give their money to. And so you have to have a unique selling proposition. Like, what is it that makes you special? Are you using a specific material that makes you better? Is it your years of experience? Is it your testimonials? Is it your certifications? Do you have, maybe certifications with your supplier? Do you have like a specific thing that you do that nobody else does? Whatever it is that makes you special, we have to focus on that. And if one of the things that makes you special is that maybe you focus on a particular niche, right? Like maybe you're really good at commercial and your avatar is commercial clients. We want to put that on your website. We want to put that in your marketing so that people know that you're the specialist when it comes to those sort of things. So we have to make sure that you have a unique selling proposition. The other thing is, what benefits do you offer that your target customer avatar will resonate with? So if we go back to our other avatar, like the residential one of the pain points was that in the past they got ripped off, right? They had trouble working with other roofing contractors. They gave them money and they ran, or they did the job, but it was like a sketchy job because maybe they found them on Craigslist or something and they weren't happy with the result. So what can you do to that avatar to instill trust and credibility? And it all starts from the very first thing that they see, right? If they see an ad that looks professional, that looks good, automatically they're feeling some sort of trust. If they go to your website and they see that it looks professional, it looks updated, and they see that you have credentials, they see testimonials, they see actual pictures of the stuff that you're doing with real people, and not like stock photography that from fake people. Um, all those things matter. If you could get a video testimonial from an actual client, that's like a slam dunk right there. That's an amazing way for you to portray trust and credibility with your avatar. So you want to be able to do things that are going to make them say, yes, let me give you my money because I feel comfortable. One of the other things that we've noticed that a lot of roofing contractors run into is that a lot of their clients, they just don't have the money to spend on a roof. Like the only time you buy a new roof is because you really need it. It's not like something you go Christmas shopping for because you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go Christmas shopping for a new roof. It just doesn't happen. You get a new roof because you really need it because it's like leaking or something. And so you want to offer some sort of financing. So you want to build relationships with people that can help your customers get financing. Um, so all those things, once you understand your avatar and you can solve the problems and pain points of your avatar, and then you communicate that in your marketing message, then the probability of them saying yes to you then goes up really, really high.